Hi. How are you guys doing? Welcome back to another plan with me. I will be recapping the week of January the 8th and planning for the week of the 15th. So I've got my compass card ready to go, and I have put slits in it to make it easy to go in and out of my binder. I did want to share my pockets here. I think I shared with you guys last time that I added these. And then what I did with my cards here, somebody commented and said if I had a goal sticker to put on the top. I actually didn't have a goal sticker, but I was like, I should use my stamps. And the ones that I used are these ones here, which I bought a long time ago at the Michaels. I think it was the dollar spot at Michaels years ago. So I love these, like the typewriter buttons, and I figured it kind of suits the vibe of my dividers, and one of them kind of has the typewriter buttons on it. So yeah, I like that. So I put my top goals for this month here, and my memo card on the top I wrote important, or I stamped important. And then this has to do with human design. So my authority is an emotional authority. So I'm an emotional projector. Okay, so then these are just reminders to help me be in tune with myself and understand my emotions better. And this is related to me being a projector. Okay, so time pressure pushes clarity away. Take responsibility for your emotions. Don't indulge or repress your emotions. Slow down and sleep on decisions. Get to know how emotional clarity feels in your body, not in the mind. Yeah, so even though I am improving as I'm understanding myself more through my human design journey, I like to have that as a reminder, because when my life is busy and chaotic, I'm really recognizing now how it's affecting my emotional authority. So that's what that's about. Okay, let's get my planning task card out here, my weekly planning. And then here is last week. So yeah, last week, oh boy, I got some tasks done. I'm doing better with my meal planning, so I feel really good about that. And I'm meal prepping as well. So that's coming along. Still improvements to be made, but I'll get better each week. And I tagged our first quarter pop-bys that we're going to be doing. We have not done our first budget meeting. I have not scheduled time with Tyler. I did not tag our Q1 CMAs, and I didn't work on my inserts. So yeah, I didn't get a lot of these done. So I'll be migrating a lot of those. And then as far as my work routines, lead gen I did once, and then I did my follow-up twice. So 3 times with lead gen and follow-up. My goal was 4, but I had a bit of a rough week with my emotional authority. I had a really low day. It just came out of nowhere, and I'm learning to embrace, not push. So I did not push myself to do work that would require me to be on. I did a lot of things that I didn't really have to engage. So, and I rested, and then PMS. So there's that too. Why not? Here's how my week at a glance looked. And everything in here happened, except I think this was my low day. So I didn't do my calls this day, but everything else happened. So here's how my week works. I decorated after the fact I got these from the washi tape shop. They're so cute. Yeah, they're from the washi tape shop, and they're just like coffee, and I don't really know what they're called because I bought them at the stationery show last year. But yeah, it's just like coffee themed. They're so cute. And they're washi stickers, so they're individual stickers. So I sometimes like to decorate just through the week. I find it relaxing, and I'll just do it while I'm watching TV. And so that's what I did here. So that's what you'll see. I just did those. I think I did it on Wednesday actually, because I was having a really low day. And so at night I decorated. But anyhow, okay, so Monday started off really great. I did lots of bombs, which are the video messaging. And we went for a hike, prepped dinner, we watched a show, and then I ended up with a migraine. So Tuesday, did more bombs, did just an hour. Actually, yeah, I did half an hour, and then I did a half an hour after. No, I did an hour after. I did an hour and a half this day, so I did a lot. So this was a good day. As far as tasks here, I only got to one task. I posted my 2023 recap video, and I filmed a market minute for the previous week, for the first week of January. So I posted 2 videos this day, filmed one. Tuesday, I got a lot of tasks done. This was a really good productive day, and I did 15, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah, 15 bombs. So that's why it took me an hour and a half. It's a lot of work. And then Wednesday, I had a low day. So I did some content planning. I did some emails. Ryan and I ran some errands, and then we turned it into a date night, went out for a nice dinner and just talked. And yeah, it was really nice. And I just did not want to cook. So yeah, and then Thursday, I was back at it. I had a great day Thursday. I felt really good, and I did cold calls this day, and did some exercise, some emails. Yeah, it was a really good chunk of time, like a solid 3 hours of just focusing on lead gen. It was great. And I didn't really get to my tasks. And then Friday was a write-off in terms of lead gen. We had to be in Brantford, which is an hour away, to prep for our upcoming listing. And so we had to meet the photographer at 1. So we were there early to fluff everything and walk around the house with the homeowner and make sure everything looked good, which it looked great. The homeowners did an amazing job. And so, yeah, we were there for 3 hours with the photographer.
Are you looking for a raised bungalow in a family-friendly neighborhood that is steps away from a park and a school? Well, we've got you covered. I'm Marcia with the Marcia Wolf Realty team. Welcome to 67 Hobart Crescent in Brantford.
And then we went to Cambridge, and then I went to a place called Tiny Cakes. My birthday is on Monday, the 15th, and so I love every year they have the best gluten-free cupcakes, like triple chocolate gluten-free cupcakes, you guys. Oh my gosh. Like they just, So I had to get those, and then they're right next door to my favorite stationery shop, Fight On Pens. So I got some treats for my birthday. I did film a little haul. I will post that this coming week, so stay tuned for that. And then that was it for the rest of the night. I did my nails, watched Vampire Diaries, which is my comfort show. Love that show. Lots of snow. So I'll put a little behind the scenes little clip here, and you'll see that there was absolutely no snow on the ground while we were filming, and the whole time we were in Brantford. And then it started at about 6 o'clock. We had a snowstorm, and we have so much snow now, which is good. We need it. Like our winter came very late this year. And then this is Saturday. So it's actually Saturday night while I'm filming this. And yeah, today was just relaxation. I had a low day today. I'm feeling much better now, but lots of PMS, and yeah, it was not fun. And then tomorrow's just gonna be about editing and publishing my Plan With Me, and then that is it. I'm going to relax. I'm gonna do the kind of movement that my body wants. I was gonna do strength training today, like with weights, but instead I did yoga. I was in some pain, and I didn't think it would be good to do that. So anyways, that was my week. So first up on my planning task card is to do my week recap. So I recap my compass card, and then I recap my numbers. So as far as my compass card, my goal was to do 2 strength workouts. So I checked that off. Yes, today was yoga. So yoga is a form of strength. It's just not with weights. It's very gentle, but holding poses for long periods of time, it still fatigues the muscles, but yeah, not as intense. And then I did on, what day was it? I did a 30-minute, or no, a 20-minute core workout. Okay, that was Monday. So I did core Monday, and then today is Saturday, I did yoga. And then this was just all about, oh no, I did core here. Oh, I did core twice, and I did my yoga. So yeah, had a lot of pain this week, so I really had to take it easy because I tend to flare up if I do too much, like intense exercises that involve the pelvic floor. So yeah, that was good. I worked within my limit, so I feel good about that. Physio, I did do physio, I think only once or twice. I didn't do it 3 times. And then I didn't read at all. I'm really stuck with reading. I have this goal. I want to, like, I would love to fill this card up. I have several of these, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's 7 books per card. And yeah, like I would like to read 7 books in a year. I used to read so much and I just totally got out of it. This book that I'm on right now, I'm just not really enjoying it. And I think that is why, but it's one of those things that I'm like, I'm too, it's too early in the book to set it aside. So yeah, I just gotta do it. And then I did do the next module for my human design. Okay, and then my team leader role, plan for Hobart, we did that. I did not finish the mileage. Ugh. I did some content planning and we didn't get any role play in and no follow-up together. I did help Tyler with some follow-up that he had to do, but we didn't sit down and like do follow-up calls together. Our schedules just couldn't align this week. He did a lot of door knocking, and so he was out of the house a lot. So yeah. And then my realtor role, focus on appointments. I did, but I didn't book any. And then my bomb, which I did do. And I have not followed. I checked in with one of my sisters, but I need to check in with my other sister. So I'll do that tomorrow. Okay. And then as far as my numbers, so my goal is 20 contacts. I did 49. So I have a surplus of 29. And 29 of these contacts were from follow-up, which is the bomb. Now with the bomb, they're video emails. So I'm not phoning and speaking to people. So these are just video emails. Happy New Year. I mainly focused on people that I hadn't talked to in a while. Some I have met and some I haven't met. They were old leads that came in either from online advertising or from cold calls. Right. So yeah, so I did those video emails to reintroduce myself and just to kind of kickstart things for the year. So I'm going to be doing that for a little while. But I do want to make sure I'm getting the actual follow-up calls in, because that's how I can really try and get leads and appointments. I did get 1 lead this week. The goal was 3, so -2, and that lead came from my cold calls. And then I didn't book any appointments, hold any appointments, or get any contracts signed. Okay, and then that's the breakdown. So what worked? I got my calls in, which is good. I got a really good seller lead from my lead gen, and I did a lot of bombs. And then what didn't work, no new appointments and no time with Tyler. My sharpen the saw, I just focused on tuning into my body. I had a lot of PMS this week. And then best use of my time, not so much. I did have a lot of screen time. And with the PMS that I get too, it's just like, I don't know. It just drains me so much. I don't even have energy to read. And you would think like that would be the ideal time. Lay down with the hot pad and read. I just can't. So like I just can't focus. Okay, that's how I did. So now it is time to set my goals. Well, we're going to look at my quarterly goals here. Okay, let's see how I'm doing with these. You know what? I have been looking. I don't know. I didn't check it off actually. Review goals. I did review my goals on Thursday and on Tuesday of this week. So my goals for January, 3 blog posts. Ryan and I have started working on them, but my goal is to have 3 prepared, and I do want to publish 1 this month. So I need to time block that this coming week. February Popeye planned. I have an idea. I did the research. I have an idea what I want to do. So I just need to sit down with Ryan and share with him what I'm thinking. And then we have to talk about how we're going to put it together and personalize it for us. And then we did do our still photos, my fitness, meal planning. I am doing my meal planning and meal prepping. Strength twice a week. I would say yes, I'm on track for that. Physio, not so much. So I need to definitely make sure that I fit that in. And then my regulation, rest and digest, digital detox, and then tuning into my strategy and authority. I feel I did really well with that this week. I didn't force anything. I didn't push anything. And then rest and digest, I could do better with that. And it's a big thing for me. I'm always doing, and that's the thing with as projectors, we always are doing, and we're not supposed to always be doing. So that's tuning into strategy and authority. So like I'll rest, but then I just do all the doing again, right? And I think maybe that's why I had a couple low days this week, because I did too much in one day. So I'm still learning that fine balance. But yeah, listening to strategy and authority, that is a big thing. So again, authority is my emotional authority. How does it feel in my body? Not what does my mind tell me I should be doing, but you know, if I'm feeling off, or let's say I start to get frustrated, or I don't know, it's just, there's no flow in what I'm doing. Stop, take some deep breaths, walk away from everything and just be still for even a minute and take deep breaths, and have a grounding mat under my desk as well. And so just putting my feet on my grounding mat, taking my deep breaths and tuning in to my body to see like, how are you feeling? What should you be doing? And I did that a couple times this week, and it was really good, because then I'm like, okay, close the laptop. You've done enough, you know, type idea. Or on the day I was feeling really low, like I sat down ready to pick up the phone, and then I was like, there's no flow here. So I did the emails instead, and yeah, I had a much better day for it. Okay, so quarterly, February Popeye, we're on pace with that. Bi-weekly budget meeting. Ryan's working on a template. So I told him that I want him to have some sort of a template where, so we have all of our like fixed expenses, personal expenses, what the goal is. And then I want to have a spot where we can sit down every week and type in what we actually spent, and have it populate to show if we spend too much in a certain category, or, you know, we just met that goal for variable expenses, and then to have our fixed expenses in there. And then at the end of the month, I want to be able to see like how much is left over, and then that can go towards our financial goals, such as paying off debt, saving up for investment properties, and a host of other things. So he's currently working on that. So once that's done, then we're going to be able to really dive in and have our proper meetings. Yes, I want to do my half letter inserts, meal plan routine. I'm focused on that. Focus on my social media content, blogs. Yeah, I think this is all good. The affiliate setup, I just need Ryan's help with that. I've booked 2 coffee dates actually over the last few days for this month. So far so good. I feel really good about that. And you know what's changed, guys, is that this is stemming from my GPS. And then when I'm setting my goals for the week, I have this in mind. So it's all linked together to make sure that my main goals for the year are actually happening, and I'm working towards them as the month goes on. Okay, so let's set my goals for next week. So I have my numbers in here. So it's always 20 contacts from follow-up, and then anything above that is a bonus. So of course I always do more than 20 contacts, but definitely 20 has to come from my database. Okay, and now let's do my compass card. I'm gonna have this week's compass card out as well. And what I'll be doing, so I'm going to do my compass card, and then what I'm going to be doing is just going through and seeing, like, based on tasks that I didn't get done, what is a big rock for this week. So you'll probably see me do a lot of flipping. But first things first, start with my rolls and big rocks. Okay, so I just reviewed my rolls and big rocks. I chose my big rocks for this week, and I did my compass card. So for sharpen the saw, I have a lot of things here. So read 3 times, stretch before bed. I've gotten out of the habit of doing that, and I'm starting to feel it. Digital detox, 5-minute meditation 3 times this week. I want to give that a try. I do meditation at the end of yoga, but it's not like I'm doing yoga every day. So yeah, I want to get back to that. And then physio 3 times for my CEO role. 15th protocol, what that means is we check in mid-month to see where are we based on what our goals are for the month. Where should we be at the mid-month point? And if we're not on track in any area, we have contingencies in place. If we're not on track, that we are going to be doing extra things. So Tyler and I are going to review that. And if we are behind in anything, we're going to talk about what those contingencies are and what the focus is for the second half of the month. Plan our February pop by with Ryan. I have some things saved on Pinterest. I've got some ideas, so I need to sit down with him and show him, and then for him and I to plan how to make that personalized for our business. And then work on our first blog, tag our Q1 CMAs, and then send a birthday bomb. So we have some client birthdays, a lot of client birthdays this month. So what I did this past week is I filmed a happy birthday for everyone. So I have to make sure that I send this coming week, I send those out. Actually, one of them has the same birthday as me, which is cool. And then mileage. Ugh. I have to get that done. My realtor role, I want to focus on appointments and then leverage our listing. We've got a listing hitting on Wednesday, so we really need to leverage that to try and get more business. And then wife and mom role. So my birthday's on Monday, so I want to have sushi for dinner. So we're all going to go out as a family and have sushi dinner. And then sister and friend, I need to book with my 2 best friends. We try to get together every month. And actually one of my friends works for Netflix. And so during filming, she's basically living in Toronto for like months. So she doesn't go back until March. So I have to make sure, we definitely need to make sure that we book this month and in February before she goes back. And then when she is back, we still get together, but it's not necessarily every month because, she has a crazy schedule. Okay, that is that. And now let's update my monthly. So I do have a couple things to add. I've been updating this as things get added through the week, but I did have a couple things that I booked yesterday, I think it was. Okay, so here we are, the week of the 15th. So I'm taking the day off. However, I am still going to be filming a Market Minute. And then right. Okay, so I do also want to do a mid-month market video just to talk about where we are. Just for my newsletter subscribers. So every month I send out a newsletter with the real estate stats and home hacks and things like that. And then I do try to send a video of me talking about the stats from the previous month, which I did do for January. My goal is to do it every month. But I also want to send a mid-month one in real time to talk about how how the market is in like real time, the current month. So glad I wrote that down there. So I had to add that to my CEO role. 15th protocol, listing our property. I have lunch with a friend and client on this day. And then the client decided they only want open house on Sunday. They don't want us to do one on the Saturday. They're both off and they just don't want, I mean, obviously they'll leave their house for showings, but I'll leave the sticker there because I booked something else. Yeah, so they'll leave the house for showings, but they don't want to be out for a few hours while we do an open house. Okay, so I'm actually doing lunch with another client and friend. I have a couple HDX things coming up this week that I'm really excited about. So I didn't put down in on my compass card to do any modules because I have 2 live calls this week. So that'll be enough. Actually, the second human design one is on Thursday, and that is a full moon intention class. So with our human design that I'm in, the coaching that I'm in, she has an astrologer who is part of the human design coaching that I'm in. And every month she does a new moon and full moon intention class, which is really good. She talks about what it all means. You know, yeah, anyways, I'm rambling. So, but I'm not going to go on it live because actually we're doing dinner this day. Anyways, I'm not going to do it live. I'm going to watch the replay because the full moon isn't until, I believe it's this week. Yeah, the full moon's not until the 25th. So it's here. So I'll watch the replay here. I don't need to be on it live. Plus it's at 4 o'clock and I'm meeting Jen at 5. Monthly is done. Master task list. Is there anything in here that I have completed? Yes, I booked my 2 coffee dates. I've done social media planning. My goal is I want to have, okay, I'm going to start with a week's worth of content at a time. When I set this, my initial goal was I'm going to have a month planned out ahead of time. Well, no, not with my busy schedule. I'm not there yet. So I'm going to focus on a week at a time. So I have been doing, like I'll plan a couple and then they get posted and then I have nothing again. So I need to do a week at a time. So that's going to be the goal plan. So this is already on my, yeah, these are already on my big rocks this week. So is that. And that's something I just want to focus on every day. So, yeah, okay, so we're good there. All right, guys, now is the time to, I'm going to put last week's in here because still another day left. So now I'm going to plan my week and refer to my task list here and refer to my master task list for the month and then write down what I need to get done this week. Okay, I'm done. Yeah, so this is my week. So just a few weekly tasks that are not on my Rules and Big Rocks. And then my top follow-ups, which are with Ryan, and then personal routines, sharpen the saw, and then my week at a glance. So I'm taking Monday off, like I said, apart from filming my Market Minute. And then for tasks, I want to play Nintendo Switch with my daughter. I have not played that in years. And I used to love playing my games. And then I just don't make the time for it. So since my daughter is off on Monday, we can play some games through the day before we go out for dinner. So looking forward to that. And then I have time blocked in here Tuesday to Thursday to do my calls and have like a proper work day. And I find my happy medium is when I have 3 days. If I do 4 days, like I can do it, but it's a lot. So 3 days is good because I need to have other things come up in my work week, such as having to go do showings or other, last minute work related things. And so I just need to give myself the time and space for that so that I don't burn out. But anyhow, so my goal is to do my calls at 11 every day. And then on Tuesday, we'll be doing our 15th protocol. I've got my HDX, which is my human design live class there. And then I have dinner with my friend, got my AM and PM routine. So yeah, it looks good. So nothing really Monday. Tuesday, I just put the main tasks there that I know of right now. And as you guys know, this will be all filled in by the time the week is done. And then my goals. So that's my plan with me for the week of January the 15th. You guys, I'm turning 49. It's kind of like, it's going to be the last year of my 40s, which is kind of exciting, but terrifying at the same time. So yeah, Ryan's been teasing me. He's 2 years older, so his birthday was January the 4th, and he turned 51. And so when he turned 50 last year, he kept saying, 50's knocking on your door. So now he's like really saying, 50's knocking on your door, which it is. But anyways, should be a good day. Won't be doing much as we have a lot of snow, and I like to just take it easy on my birthday anyways, like go out for dinner with my family and just do what I want. Everybody stay out of my hair if that's what I want, and let me just do what makes me happy. And they are amazing, and they're like, yeah, whatever you want to do. But of course I do want to have some family time. So that's why we're going to go out for dinner together as a family. And I'm so excited. We don't do it enough. Anyways, I'm going to stop rambling now. I hope this was enjoyable for you. If you have any questions, please let me know. And I hope the first 2 weeks of January have gone well for you, and you've found your groove or are finding your groove after the, Christmas holidays. I know I still struggled last week with sleep and, getting to bed at a decent hour, just getting into routine. So I feel like it's getting better slowly. It's not like when I was younger where I could just like the next day get right back into routine. Like it's taking me time. So if you are struggling too, I salute you. So anyways, have a great week ahead, you guys, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.